This is Optimal Living Daily, episode 221, The Passage of Time by Colin Wright of ExileLifestyle.com.
Get ready to maximize your potential with Optimal Living Daily, the podcast that brings you the best in personal development and productivity every day of the week. Your optimal life awaits. Now here's your host, Justin Malik.
Hey, welcome to Optimal Living Daily, and I'm Justin Malik. This is the podcast where I read to you from amazing bloggers like The Minimalist, Derek Sivers, Ramit Sethi, Leo Babauta of Zen Habits, Steve Pavlina, and many more on topics like personal development, productivity, minimalism, and happiness. And if you want to make me happy, that's a really good segue, right? You can come by oldpodcast.com and join my mailing list. While it makes me happy, it should make you happy too, because you'll get free stuff from me, multiple spreadsheets to help you optimize your life, a video tutorial that I made just for you. You'll be entered to win a book on minimalism every single month and more. It's completely free. All you have to do is visit oldpodcast.com and enter your email address there. Or you can text the word optimal to the number 44222 and join that way. And once you're in, you'll get your digital downloads from me immediately. And that's it for now. Let's get to this post and start optimizing your life. The Passage of Time by Colin Wright of ExileLifestyle.com. The way we experience time is the direct result of how we spend it. That is to say, 1 hour in the hands of a person who uses it intentionally can seem like ages, each second noticed, held, weighed, and tasted before it flutters off to be replaced by another. That same hour, used in a flurry by someone trying to cram too much into it, or who use it in a scattered sort of way, spread too thin, will barely notice its passing. Every single day can seem like a non-event to this latter person, though not because they're misusing their time per se. It's more that they're trying to accomplish things in a disorganized, frantic way rather than in an intentional, organized fashion. When I bring this up to some people, they tell me that they are very organized, thank you very much. They have pocket calendars and reminders on their phones. They're GTDing and inbox zeroing and pomodoroing and making use of every other clever time optimizing trick they can find. They're the most organized people they know. It's time that's the problem. Time doesn't seem to want to fit into one of their boxes, which leaves them drained and unsatisfied most nights, struggling to get to sleep because their brains won't slow down and their bodies are running on fumes. There's nothing wrong with being ambitious. I consider myself to be a very ambitious person, and I do my best to surround myself with people who likewise want to get the most out of life. That being said, I believe that most of us have been brought up with very harmful ideas of how we're meant to achieve the things we want to achieve. We're told that we have to wring ourselves dry of energy and balance in order to get what we want. We're told that we have to fill every moment of every day with frantic busy work, lest we fall behind someone else who's willing to do more with that spare second they find themselves hoarding. We're told that to be successful is to be perpetually goose-stepping faster than the person next to us, and that in order to be a winner, we have to light things on fire and blow things up, starting with our own health, relationships, and sanity. I disagree. This harmful extreme is common amongst some types of ambitious people, and it's a cautionary tale for those who wish to pursue anything big, while at the same time assuring those who are less ambitious that there's no need to take more control of their lives. Down that path are sacrifices not worth making. From what I've seen, though, one needn't dynamite their lives in order to succeed. Some of the most wildly successful people I know take a more balanced approach, allowing them to pursue what makes them happy while maintaining a healthy body and successful relationships. What this generally involves is a better use of one's time, more specific and careful use. These people tend not to have the TV on while trying to write while talking to their assistant about another project. They write, or they space out in front of the TV, or they delegate. They do things intentionally and with focus. Every moment of every day, they're completely engaged. Beyond that, there aren't a lot of commonalities in how they spend their time. Some of these people fill their days with work or familial responsibilities, while others take frequent off-grid retreats into the woods. Still others fill their lives with non-work-related social activities or TV, video games, books, or other forms of entertainment. How you spend your time is determined by you and what makes you happy. But what you get out of it and the way in which you experience it is based on whether or not you're engaged and focused. Burnout is common in a world where communication with anyone on the planet and complete access to any piece of information you might want to have is available all day, every day. This is a wonderful, nearly miraculous asset, so long as you can filter it to suit your needs. Experiment frequently, expose yourself to new ideas and experiences, and figure out what makes you happy. Engage in more of those types of activities and make those types of lifestyle choices more frequently. Immerse yourself in them. Don't try to multitask or use tricks to fit more activity into a moment than that moment allows for. We all have the same amount of time to spend each day. Assess how you're spending yours and be sure you're getting the most bang for your buck. You just listened to the post titled The Passage of Time by Colin Wright of ExileLifestyle.com. Like I mentioned earlier, you can add a lot of happiness to my life if you join the OLD family for free. There's a lot of free stuff in it for you, and it's a great way to show your support. Just visit oldpodcast.com and enter your email there, or you can text in. Just text the word optimal to the number 44222, and that's a faster way to join. I hope you're having a great week so far. Stay happy. I'll see you in tomorrow's show where your optimal life awaits.
Hey, this is Dan from the Optimal Finance Daily podcast, which is a lot like this show, except more focused on personal finance. Justin handpicks the best posts he can find from blogs and authors like Ramit Sethi, Mr. Money Mustache, and more, and I read them to you 5 days a week. So if you enjoy this podcast, come on over and subscribe to Optimal Finance Daily too. And together, we'll optimize your financial life.
You've been listening to Optimal Living Daily. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on each new episode and head to oldpodcast.com. That's OLDpodcast.com for a free gift as well as more actionable tips and resources to help you maximize your potential. Thanks for joining us, and remember, your optimal life awaits.